Jump over to copper. Again, strong move to new highs, fast move to new highs. Okay, so this is acting really, really well. Um, and let's just hop over to the short term. Look at that bullish, not only cycle base, but also a right hand translation, right? That's super strong off of the low. Then you saw it form a little base in terms of price, curl up, and there's your breakout confirmed right there on that day, and that led to that move. Okay, so um, this is something to always watch, right? What's happening on the weekly? If there's a low do, what does that imply about what's happening on shorter time frames, or really what you should be looking for? Well, you should be looking for first a shift in terms of those indicators, and you should see a positive translation form on the short term. If you see that, that confirms that the intermediate term low has also formed, right? So um, and then in the end, right, how do you use this for trading? Well, there are layers to that, of course, but the first area would be off of the higher low. So if you're looking for a low to form, you're watching the higher low. This could be an opportunity here, or this could be an opportunity here. Again, you're seeing the shift in the indicators here. So this would be the real more ideal spot, either through the old the old highs versus this higher low. That's how I like to do it. Or, you could be long earlier off of a move through that old high, just showing you some examples. But why? First thing, if you go back to the weekly, low that was due. Okay. Two, you have a shift in the shorter time frame indicators, and then ideally you go down one more time frame to then hone your entries. I personally like to use prior swing highs, especially in something like this, and have a stop versus a higher daily low, especially off of a key weekly low. Okay, that's just how I like to set up my opportunities. So that would be one swing. Second swing could be off of this flag, right? You're seeing a clear flag form, right? And that's your opportunity to be watching for a base in terms of price on shorter time frames, which would have shown up here, a shift in terms of that shorter time frame bias, which would have occurred here, and that will have you in for that next swing. So two very clean, very calculated swings in a name where you're able to use cycle analysis to understand timing, and then based on that, using indicators to ensure that you aren't fading any kind of trend, that you are going with something that is already underway, right? So that's a way to look at HG. Whether or not you trade HG or not does not matter. It is the same process across all symbols.